sure they're here somewhere. They have to be. Where could they possibly be? I mean, hey, hi, you are here. I've been looking all over for you. Welcome to Temple B'rith Achim's Purim celebration, sponsored by our very own TBA Junior Youth Groups. Now, our junior youth groupers and their families are delighted to welcome everyone to this absolutely wonderful Purim experience. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, Purim this year is not like any other Purim I've celebrated in my entire life. I mean, there's no carnival, there's no cakewalk, there's no face painting, there's no rakdan, which means there's no singing or dancing, no music at all. Hey, wait a minute. That's not true. I mean, it's true that this year is different, but we can still have all of that stuff that makes Purim so much fun, even if we can't all experience those things here at the synagogue together. I mean, no carnival? We can each play Purim games at home. No cakewalk? There are plenty of delicious Purim goodies that we can eat right in our own home. No face painting? There has got to be an adult nearby who can help you paint your face or maybe just put on a simple costume. You may not have noticed, but I happen to be wearing a costume myself, you know. It's not that difficult to do. No singing, no dancing, no music? Well, maybe Rakdan is not in your living room right now, but that does not have to stop any of us from singing and dancing. In fact, I know a really great song that's all about how great it is to be together. And I'm pretty sure that you may also know this song. So let's all sing and dance right now. And I know the perfect people to help us do just that. Let's welcome back to Temple B'rith Achim our dear friends, Judy and David. Now, if I can only find them, why don't you help me look for them? Let's look. Ready?
Hello! So great to be together.
It really is. And you know, it's even better to be together when we're celebrating Purim together. So we're going to sing a song about how nice it is to be together. Hinema tov umanaim shevet achim gam yachad. Clap along with us.
Hinema tov umanaim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinema tov umanaim shevet achim gam yachad. Oh, shevet achim gam yachad.
Two claps.
La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la. Come on, everybody, clap your hands and say hello to all your friends. Come on, everybody, we'll show you how. We'll sing all together now. Oh, all together now.
Two claps.
La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la. Hinema tov umanaim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinema tov umanaim shevet achim gam yachad. Oh, shevet achim gam yachad.
Come on, sing it with us.
La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la. 2, 3, 4. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la.
Okay, so do you know why I'm dressed like this? Do you know why I'm wearing a costume? I bet you do. We all already know that it is Purim, and every Purim we remember and we retell the story of when our people were in Persia and how we survived some very scary times. That story is written right here on this very important scroll, the Scroll of Esther, or the Book of Esther, one of the books right from the Bible. We keep our scroll right here in our sanctuary. You may have seen it the last time you were in the sanctuary. If you didn't see it, you'll see it next time because now you know it's here. And hopefully the next time you're in our sanctuary will be very soon. But anyway, not only is it a long-standing tradition to read the story every year, it's also a long-standing tradition for us to dress up in costumes to celebrate Purim every year. Well, lots of people like to dress up like some of the characters in the Purim story. Some people like to dress up in wacky, silly costumes that don't necessarily look like anyone or anything at all. Either way, dressing up in costume is one of my personal favorite parts of celebrating Purim. So, just what are we celebrating? Well, on Purim, we celebrate when good won over evil. When a mean leader wanted to turn people against us, we rose up. We stood up for ourselves. And when we celebrate, we replace that hate and anger with joy and celebration. We send gifts of food and love to our friends. We make donations to those in need. We eat Hamantaschen, delicious Purim cookies. And, of course, we sing.
And I will sing a Purim song till the whole world sings along. The brightest day will follow night when you stand up for what is right.
You know this one.
Chag Purim, Chag Gadol hu leyeladim.
Masechot Rashanim, Shirim Berekudim. Havana Risha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Havana Risha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Havana Risha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Bara Hashanim. Havana Risha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Havana Risha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Havana Risha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Bara Hashanim. And I will sing a Purim song till the whole world sings along. The brightest day will follow night when you stand up for what is right.
Utzu etzavet too far.
Utsu etzavet too far. Utsu etzavet too far. Dabru davar velo yakum ki Immanuel. Utsu etzavet too far. Dabru davar velo yakum ki Immanuel. Utsu etzavet too far.
Dabru davar velo yakum.
Utsu etzavet too far. Dabru davar velo yakum ki Immanuel. Utsu etzavet too far. Dabru davar velo yakum ki Immanuel. And I will sing a Purim song till the whole world sings along. The brightest day will follow night when you stand up for what is right. Ani Purim,
Sameach u'mvadeach.
halo rak pa'am bashana.
Avo lahitareach.
La 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 la
Okay, so are you ready for the story? Well, it all started a long time ago in a land called Persia. Now, the biggest city in Persia was called Shushan, and right there in the middle of Shushan was a beautiful palace with a king who wore only the finest robes and who carried a golden scepter, or sometimes a silver yad. But anyway, his name was King Ahasuerus.
Gesundheit. Yes. Oh, Ahasuerus. That's me. Yes. Hello. My name is King Ahasuerus, or Ahasuerus, or whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm the king, and you know what? I am pretty well off, you could say. Yes. Look at this beautiful palace. Yes, and oh, hello. Who's got a golden scepter with jewels. I do, yes. And a very nice crown with lots of jewels too. Yes, yes, yes. What more could anyone want? I even have the most wonderful queen. You simply have to meet her. Yeah. Vashti Haliban!
Yes, Muffin Cup?
Well, that's Your Majesty Muffin Cup to you. We talked about this.
Whatever.
Yes, right. Well, anyway, listen. I'm having some very special friends to dinner. A big party for all the guys tomorrow night. And I was wondering if you could do a little dance for them. Yes, and here's a little ribbon I would like you to wear in your hair. Yes.
Okay, no problem. What else am I going to be wearing?
What else is awkward? Yes, but...
What? Like, no way. I am so out of here.
And so ended the reign of Queen Vashti. Some people don't like Vashti because she wouldn't do what the king wanted her to do. But she was actually very brave. She stood up to the king. When the king wanted her to do something she didn't want to do, Vashti said no, and she meant it. Vashti decided that there were more important things than being the queen. There were even more important things than money, riches, and power. Vashti decided that. An even brighter day would follow night when she stood up for what was right. Unfortunately, King Ahasuerus wasn't so excited about it. He was sad and lonely. He needed a new queen.
Yes, Royal Dog Bagel. Yeah, oh, this is the Royal Dog Bagel. Yes, yes, I'm so very sad. Yes, yes, I am. Ever since Vashti left, I note to self, be a little more respectful. Yes, yes. Anyway, I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to be happy again. What? I need a what? A new what? A new bean, yes, a new bean, that would be lovely. I like beans. No. What? A spleen, I need a spleen. I have a spleen, I'm pretty sure. Yes, what is it? What? A queen, that's a good... a queen? Yes, I need a new queen. I need a queen, a nice new queen, to sit beside me on my throne. And if she's very nice indeed, I'll give her half the things I own. I've looked at maids, so many maids, with black or red or golden hair. But this one pouts, and this one shouts, and so for none of these I care. But you are nice, so very nice. Sweet Esther, will you be my bride? So here's my throne, and half I own, and 120 lands beside.
King Ahasuerus found another queen, a queen named Esther. Esther was young and beautiful. She had long, dark hair and soft brown eyes. The king loved Esther with all his heart. But there was one thing that the king did not know about Esther. Do you know what that was? The king didn't know that Esther was Jewish. That's going to be important later in our story. But for now, Queen Esther had an uncle named Mordecai.
Hi, dear Esther. Hi, Mordecai.
One day, in the palace gate, Mordecai overheard two soldiers talking. Mordecai heard them say that they were going to hurt the king.
Uncle Mordecai, are you okay?
Yes. Oh, look at you. Oh, my own Esther. Now the Queen of Persia. Oh, beautiful.
Look, Uncle Mordecai, that's not important now. Sarah told me that you overheard something bad at the palace gate. Did anyone see you? It's so dangerous.
No, I'm all right. Shush. Don't worry about me. It's your husband, the king, I'm worried about.
What?
Yeah.
The king? Well, what did you hear?
Esther, there are soldiers plotting to hurt the king. You must tell him right away.
I will tell him. Uncle Mordecai, you have saved the king's life. What you have done today will be written down in the palace record and remembered forever.
Well, this would be a great place to end our story, but I'm afraid we can't do that. How can I put this? Have you heard of Darth Vader? You think he was bad? Voldemort? As if. Swiper from Dora the Explorer? Hans from Frozen? Are those the worst you can think of? I don't think so. They were nothing compared to the bad guy in this story. Word has it he was really a very wicked man. In fact, he was so evil that we don't even want to hear his name. When someone tries to say it, we try to make so much noise that we can't even hear it when it's spoken. That's where this comes in. This is a grogger. That's Yiddish for noisemaker. The Hebrew word ra'ashan also means noisemaker. This grogger makes a lot of noise. And this is also a grogger, and it also makes a lot of noise. And this, well, this is also a grogger, and it also... It also makes a lot... Sorry again. It also makes a lot of noise. This grogger was given to me as a gift by my very best friend. Right here, it says, Purim Sameach, Happy Purim. And on this side, it has my Jewish name, Eliyahu. And right there on the end, there's a drawing of a clown. That's fun. Kind of looks like me a little. Anyway, we use groggers to blot out the name of one of the true bad guys of Jewish history. And his name was...
Around this time of year, I'm always hearing that terrible noise. Whew, thank goodness it's over. Now look, my name is Haman. Stop. Okay, let's try this again. We're all going to be very quiet. No noise at all. Now, as I was saying, my name is Haman. I get it. It's something to do with my name. Look, I don't understand why you're doing this. Now look, I am really not a bad guy. I'm just a regular kind of guy. I like the same things you like. I like candy. I like musicals, Wicked. Look. Oh, and I have a very snappy dress up. Look, have you seen my 3-cornered hat? It has 3 corners. Look, I don't know if you could make a corner like this. Very good. 3 corners, or shalosh pinot in Hebrew, as I once learned. Okay, it goes like this. My favorite song. La kova shali shalosh pinot, shalosh pinot. La kova shali, im lo hayu lo shalosh pinot, lo haya ze hakova shali. Yes. You know what? We could do a little game with this song. We're going to take away the word kova, yes, and we're just going to go, for my hat. Here we go, let's try it. You can do it with me. La, shali, shalosh pinot, shalosh pinot, la shali, im lo hayu lo shalosh pinot, lo haya ze shali. That was great fun, we could take away another word. The word for three. The three corners, shalosh. Let's take away the three. We'll just say, again, okay? Here we go. La, shali, pinot, pinot, la, shali, im lo hayu lo, pinot, lo haya ze shali. Oh my goodness, well I've got 2 words in my head, you've got 2 words in your head. Let's see if we can take away a third word. Kova, shalosh, and corner. Pinot, corners, yes. Okay, this is going to be great fun. Here we go. La, shali, la, shali, him lo, hayu lo, lo, haya ze, ha, shali. Oh, that's very good. I am getting a bit confused. I think we should stop. Anyway, thank you for doing Singing with Haman. Stop, just stop.
You know, even though Haman's hat was pretty strange, the hat was not the strangest thing about him. What was really strange was that Haman liked people to bow down to him. In fact, he demanded that people bow down to him. But there was one person who refused. Do you know who it was?
Yoo-hoo! Hey, that's me! Mordechai! You got him right here, the guy, that's me! Mordechai! Hold on. Here comes the schmagaggy now. You bye, 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 bye. You bye, bye, bye. How you doing? You bye, 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 bye. Yeah, oh, you got a cough? You need a cough drop? I got the best thing right here.
No, I do not need a cough drop. I need you to bow down. I command you. I am Haman.
Yeah, listen, you. I'm a Jew. Jews don't bow down to people. Jews only bow down to God.
This made Haman very angry. So angry that his face turned red with anger. He decided that Mordecai would pay for this. But not just Mordecai. Haman decided that every Jew in the land of Persia would pay. And so he would write to the king.
Your Highness, there is
You
a
may speak.
Yes, I was totally going to. Now,
State
you see that-
your business.
Your Highness, look. There is a group of people in our land whose laws are not like ours. Now, you see, what good are they to us? You know, really. Let's just get rid of them, shall we? Then we can take their money and their houses and keep them for ourselves.
Oh, hey, man, that sounds good to me. Hey, man, hey, man. Yeah, I'm too funny. I get
Yes.
it. Hey, man.
And so the king said yes to Haman's wicked plan. Signs were put up all over Persia to announce what has been decided. The signs say, on the 14th day of the month of Adar, every Jew in Persia will be in big trouble. But the Jews didn't know what to do. Who could save them?
Big trouble.
Queen Esther!
What is it, Mordecai?
Esther, you must go to the king. He loves you. You beg him to take back this terrible order.
But Uncle Morty, no one can go to the king without being asked. Not even me.
Oh, Esther, I beg you. We have no choice. Besides, maybe God made you queen so you could save your people.
You're right, Uncle. I cannot let my people be hurt. The brightest day will follow night when you stand up for what is right.
Oh, that's catchy.
Well, Esther had a big task ahead of her. She had to get ready to go to the king. For 3 days, she didn't eat anything at all. She fasted and she prayed that God would help make her strong and brave. Meanwhile, the king couldn't sleep. He tossed, he turned, he counted sheep, he drank warm milk. But nothing worked. He couldn't sleep. Suddenly, he had an idea. He decided that if he read the most boring thing that he could think of, he'd be sure to fall asleep in no time. So he called his servant to read the palace record to him. There is a man named Mordecai who was clever and brave and smart. He saved the king's life. Well, the king had to do something to honor Morty. But what? He would call his trusty advisor.
That is so very annoying.
Yes, right. Well, anyway, why have you called me here, sire?
Yes, listen. Hey.
No!
Hey, dude. I need your advice. I would like to honor someone, and I really don't know how to do it. Do you have any advice for the king?
He wants to honor me. No. I think he wants to honor Mordecai. What do you know? Oh, you. You want to honor someone. I think I know who. Now, look, you really don't need to.
No, I insist. Yes.
Well, if you insist, let's see, this person, whoever he might be, should get to wear the king's own robe. Yes, and he should ride on the king's own horse and be led around by somebody very important so that everybody knows how incredibly legit awesome he is.
Oh, yes. You are so very smart. Yes, that is perfect. Yes.
Yes, well, thank you, sire. Now, I really don't know.
The man that I wish to honor is Mordecai.
What? Did you say more of a guy, I think?
No. I said Mordecai. And guess what? You shall lead him through the city.
And so, when Haman learned that it was Mordecai who was to be honored by the king, Haman's heart filled with hate for Mordecai. But Haman had to do what the king said. Now he wanted more than ever to get even with Mordecai. Meanwhile, back to Esther, she had been fasting for 3 days, and now she was ready to visit the king. She was very afraid. She did not know what would happen to her. But when King Ahasuerus saw Esther, he raised his golden scepter high. She was so relieved. That meant he was not angry with her.
Da 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 da. Oh, hello, yes, Esther, yes, my dear, yes. What is it? Whatever you shall ask shall be yours.
Oh, King, please let my life be spared, and the life of my uncle Mordecai,
But-
and the lives of all my people.
What?
Haman, he plans to hurt Mordecai and all the Jews, and I am a Jew,
What?
so my life is in danger too.
Oh, you know, he really is a wicked, wicked man.
Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man.
Not now, dear.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yes, well, anyway, let that wicked man suffer instead of Mordecai. Yes, Mordecai shall be my chief advisor. Yes, and the Jews shall be spared, and they shall live happily ever after.
That's beautiful. I just love a happy ending.
Still talking.
Thank you.
Still talking.
Right.
Yes. Anyway, because the Jews were saved on this day, forevermore you shall celebrate Purim. Yes, and on the 14th day of Adar, you will go to the synagogue to hear the book of Esther. Yes.
And if you can't go to synagogue?
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure someone someday will invent a way that we can all get together anyway. It will be fantastic. You will never get sick of it. Yes, yes.
Well, anyway, you were saying the Jews will read the book of me?
Yes, yes, yes. From a scroll called the Megillah. Yes, and whenever that wicked man's name is mentioned, you will hiss and boo and shake Purim noisemakers called Gregors.
Fun.
Yes, it is. And you will eat Hamantaschen, which are little cakes shaped like that bad man's ears or his hat. I can never keep it straight. Anyway, you will send food to the poor, and you will give cookies and candies and all sorts of fruit and wonderful things to your friends, and spread joy where once there was hatred.
You are so smart, Muffin Cup.
That's your majesty, Muffin Cup. Never mind.
And that is exactly what happens. To this very day, every year, we go to synagogue to hear the book of Esther. We tell them the Purim story every year, year after year. The Purim story gives us courage. It reminds us that Jews must help each other, and also other people who are in trouble. The Purim story reminds us that the brightest day will follow night, when you stand up for what is right. Hag Purim Sameach. Happy Purim, everybody.
Hello. This is Dora, the reporter from JNN. We interrupt this program for an important message. International crime agencies have released information today that the figure from ancient Persia known as Haman apparently re-entered the world in late 2019 in the form of a virus. The virus's official spokesperson has commented that his official evil plan is to cancel all in-person fun family gatherings, and especially... Ladies and gentlemen, this wicked, wicked man intends to cancel Purim costume parades. Well, that's just going too far. I mean, canceling costume parades? I've had enough. I say we rise up and not let this Haman win. Hit it.
What do you do when you're an isolating Jew? Spend your whole life in your den. When everything's closed, you don't want to be exposed. But it's Purim time. It's Purim time again.
Oh, it's very, very cruel. You just want to go to shul, show a costume off with pride. Mordecai or Esther,
or Vashti or better, Rabbi Frankenstein's bride. So send your photos, send your Snapchats, do not be afraid.
get your tuchus in a costume.
There'll always be enough room in the virtual Purim parade. Oh,
Get your tuchus in a costume.
there'll always be enough room in the virtual Purim parade. In the virtual Purim parade.
So we will have an in-person Purim celebration again someday, maybe even next year. A real live carnival with a real live cakewalk and real live costumes with real live singing and real live dancing, and all of us together right here in our own synagogue, right in the middle of King of Prussia. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, and just thinking about it is getting me all fatutzt. For now, though, thank you, Judy and David, for making this Purim party possible. Thank you as well to all of the junior youth group families who participated in this Purim celebration. And thank you to everyone who participated who is not in any of our junior youth groups. And also, just as importantly, whether or not you were involved in the production, I thank everyone who made sure to be right here, right now, to share this Purim celebration with your extended congregational family. Now, be sure to watch all of the credits. You can look for names that you recognize, and maybe, just maybe, if you look very, very carefully and closely enough, you might even be able to imagine seeing your own name listed there in the credits next time on Pesach, when we will welcome Judy and David back to TBA again. Laila Tov, everyone. I wish you a good night, and Chag Purim Sameach, a joyous Purim holiday for all.
And I will sing a Purim song till the whole world sings along. The brightest day will follow night when you stand up, when you stand up, when you stand up for what is right.
Thanks for joining us.
Happy Purim!